So last week we talked about different parts of a cell, and in some of our work we noticed plants have different cell parts than some human cells or animal cells. This week we're looking at one of the main differences between plants and animals. That's photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is like a fancy word for how plants eat. You and I eat by snacking at the fridge. But plants don't have a refrigerator. They have air. They also have water. Lastly, they have sunshine. They can use these three things to make their own food.
Yum. Sunshine.
Unfortunately, for Ms. Moritz and the rest of us, we can't get energy from the sun. So last week we looked at cells and hopefully noticed that chloroplasts are an organelle found only in plant cells. Chloroplasts are what's responsible for turning sunlight into energy. Chloroplasts use energy from the sun to combine two things: water, which all plants need, and CO2, which plants need. CO2 is what we breathe out. And once they do this, they get delicious sugar and oxygen, which they don't need, but we like. Thanks, plants. So first thing, the plant gets water. Second, the plant can breathe in carbon dioxide through its leaves. There you go. Chloroplasts in the plant take energy from the sun to combine those two things, water and carbon dioxide, to make sugar, in a plant's case, glucose and oxygen. So just like you would need flour and water to make a delicious loaf of bread, plants need water and carbon dioxide to make delicious glucose and oxygen. As a chemical equation, which you'll learn more about next year when you take chemistry, that looks a little something like this. 6H2O plus 6 CO2 makes C6H12O6, which is the glucose, and some sweet, sweet oxygen. Yeah. Now you're probably asking yourself, what are plants doing with all this sugar? These ferns are using glucose to grow. Some plants use glucose to grow flowers to attract bees. Some plants use glucose to keep their leaves facing the sun. Plants don't use this glucose immediately. They can store it for later. We know this as fruits and veggies.
Plants are delicious, like this pepper. Yum.
I love fresh rhubarb.
Just loving this carrot in this quarantine. It's so good.
So plants are using the sun's energy to make food for themselves, but that energy is also used by anything that eats plants, or any organism that eats organisms that eat plants. Thanks to plants' ability to photosynthesize, there should be enough energy to power the whole world. Thanks, plants. So good luck with virtual learning week 5. I love you. I miss you. Eat your fruits and veggies.